Stadium in Fresno, California. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Colorado State head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about your...
And the Rams headed for the ball, and we're ready for... Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Bulldogs offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Searching for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Colorado State Rams offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they'll saddle up with Hoss Haney at the helm. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Mosley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Rams want to pick up the tempo.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Sells to fake. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Vick. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Martin back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little
Loose in the middle. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time. Long way to go on second down. This is a designed run. It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Again, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll go to the counter. Oh, what a move. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Tries to get it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Martin will throw it. Gets rid of it. Left side, it's McClain. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second down, gonna throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the left side. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Rams line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tough run here. It's Brown. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rams! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
14, Fresno State.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Martin back to pass. Rush right in his face. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Fresno State will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Reels it in. Turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're all over it. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Makes a grab. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion from the wide receiver. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Martin will throw it. Out wide left, it's Luke. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The fake and wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. There's some room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Pushes toward the goal line. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw one first. Look out! Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vick. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 28. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Martin back to pass. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Mosley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Slings it downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. And down he goes. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The DBs will back off a bit. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 4 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Tar Heels, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet, but brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Over to your game in Fresno. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Martin will throw it. That's caught. It's McClain. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Shotgun snap on third down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Fresno State right back to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Fresno State will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. In the backfield, it's Vic. What a cut, now he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Snaps it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Vic. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That's caught. It's Fareed. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Rams will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Brown.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garrison. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On play action. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll pull it down and run. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Martin back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Lost to throw again. A little release to the back. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
Working the ground game. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to get the corner. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. 3rd and long right here. Martin will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Rams will line up to punt it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Trying to make one miss. Smashes ahead. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Running inside, it's Brown. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. RPO complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. A give to Brown. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it, it's Brown. Finding some room. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Rams have it with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. In the red area, it's Robinson. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Gets rid of it.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to
makes a grab and room to run. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Martin back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Drives inside. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Drops back on 1st down. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Rams send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They open the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run.
Looking to take a shot. Got it down the field. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. They'll throw it from the red zone. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Martin back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Quarterback keep. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It's 3rd down and they've got to get it to the 33. Again, it's Brown. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Rams will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Martin will throw it. Fires to the middle. Finds space on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
2nd down to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.